Hello, welcome to Hitchhiking and Fishing. My name's M. Hood. I just hitchhiked from New Orleans all the way to Texas. I'm in Indian Mounds. You have to forgive me. It's been a long day. I'm in Indian Mounds on Toledo Bend. This is the Sabine National Forest. Now, as I said, it's been a long day. That's why I'm having a cup of coffee. It's about 4 in the afternoon. Now to start, I'm going to tell you about the hook I'm using. I'm going to use a number 2 panfish hook. As you can see, it's got a long shank on it. It's a smooth shank and it's small. I have smaller, but I think this is a good size for what I'm going after. And I'm going to have a little bit of split shot up the line, which is not there yet, but you get the idea. And I'm going to use one of these floats that it's kind of a ridiculous size, but I don't want to use these right away. I made a mistake. I meant to buy some better floats when I was at the store earlier, and I forgot all about floats. These 2 floats right here are in bad shape. I need to get some snap-on jigging floats. That's what I meant to buy today. But this is a good size. Small fish will have a hard time pulling this down, but I don't really want small fish. I like small fish, but I want to eat something today out of the lake, and I don't want to have to be eating a small fish. A fairly good size would be good. Alright, let me shut up. That's what coffee will do to you. Alright, here's my first cast into Toledo Bend. Let's get you more on the money there. There's a lot of activity out there. I'm not sure what the depth is right there. We're kind of plumbing it right now. I've got about 2.5, almost 3 feet underneath the float. I think it's worth mentioning that because I live in New Orleans, I'm used to ridiculous things. Where I'm standing right now seems to be really ridiculous to me. I'm not standing on the bank. I'm standing on a floating grass mat. There's like a few inches of water underneath the grass that I'm standing on. It is just a thick mat of grass. We get a little bite there, don't we? Getting a little bite. I have a little less than half of a night crawler on there. Oh, look at that, look at that. You see that? He moved it a little bit. There we go. Oh, did we miss him? Oh, he's still there. Is he on there? Do you know? Look at that. I think we might have something here. If I could just. Oh, no, we don't. Dang it. Well, that was a nice cast. That was the second cast of the day. It's been a long time since I fished. It feels like about 2 months now. I worked real hard so I could get here. And as you know, some of y'all helped me out, helped me get here, and I appreciate that. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Come on, guys, I know you're out there. You're knocking about. I can see the water moving. Earlier I was up on the bank, right, my camp is right behind me. I was doing stuff, and there just was like one topwater event after another. Out there further in the water there were like big bass jumping, and then not too long ago there was a good sized alligator gar right about where that float is, going back and forth. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is it? Come on. Hit it like you mean it. Come on, hit it like you mean it. Or did you take it all? No. You still there? Oh! I don't think he's on there. Oh. Can you see that? I think I have him. Yep. Nope. Man. I still got plenty of worm though. I gotta dress this back up. Might be little guys out there. Oh, that's a nice cast, a little further out there. The float's listing kind of funny. I can't get right to the water's edge if you're wondering what's going on. Most lakes in Texas are at a very low level because of drought and municipalities drinking them up. There's a former bank behind me that you have to climb, so the levels are low. That's why all this grass is here now. And I was reading something up at the boat ramp. What's it called? Savinia? Some invasive species of plant that's a floating plant. Giant Savinia. Ooh, that was a nice, something big right out there. I haven't seen that stuff, but it's supposed to be here in the reservoir. Wow. Did you hear that? Big fish jumped over there to my right. Probably a gar. Come on, guys. Show me some love. I came a long ways just to catch you. Maybe eat you. Where are you? There we go. Got him. Oh, he's underneath that grass stuff. Sounds funny, huh? Did you hear that sucking sound? That's because this sucks. What's that squeaking noise? Ah! Dang. That's the second time I've had a fish go up underneath that, whatever that is. It's a floating mat of vegetation. My goodness. Yes, I caught that off camera. That is a decent sized bluegill. He's not giant. We're not going to eat him. But let me get him unhooked. Isn't it beautiful? The sun's going down. It's just almost behind the tree line over there across the way. Look at this nice little bluegill. I'd like to dedicate this first fish on Toledo Bend to Uncle Steve. I love you, Uncle Steve. There you go, it's a shout out to Uncle Steve. Alright, we're gonna let this one go. Alright, it's your lucky day, buddy. There we go. Now we know what's out in front of us. A bunch of bluegill. Let's see if we can get a good sized one before it gets dark here. I am running low on the camera battery, so I know some of you might not like it when I do this, but I'm gonna have to conserve the battery because I gotta go all the way to town to charge stuff tomorrow. Here you go. It's the second catch of the day. Smaller than the last one. Another little bluegill. He's gonna go by. That was a horrible granny toss. Here's my first halfway decent bluegill. He's about hand size. Nice, huh? I still think he's a little too small to eat, so we're gonna let him go. Let's see if we can get a better one. Here we go. This is my last bluegill of the evening. Behind me, I don't know if you can hear it, but the woods are screaming with mosquitoes. It's just buzzing. And then off in the distance, past the screaming of mosquitoes, is the chorus choir of coyotes. I've already started to hear them yipping and yowling. Oh, man. Well, this bluegill, he's nice, but he's not that big, not big enough to keep, so this is my lucky day. M. Hood's gonna let me get bigger. I'm sure he didn't like that, but he'll live. He'll have a tale to tell. Well, I'm gonna get back up the bank and I'm gonna make something to eat, and then I'm gonna have a night. I'm tuckered out. I want to show you what I caught for dinner tonight. It's a can of beans. It was hard to catch too. Got it at a gas station in Hemp Hill. Alright, let's get to cook them and we'll get to farting. I like my little stove. It's a Coleman micro stove. Takes that blended fuel, the canister right there. That's a really good size canister to pack into a place. Fits in my big coffee cup and it heats stuff up pretty quick. I'm using just a regular cheap mess kit to heat my beans up. I will be using a fire pit later on, but I'm too tired to do that. Well, tomorrow's a new day and a new video, and this is the end of this video. Join me next time. I'm gonna maybe go get some barbecue tomorrow. See you then.